Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where just at the tail end of the last episode we had this event pop up, a landslide in Massawa. This is going to hurt. So, we can prevent the loss of a building, which would be a building in this barony here. So one of these buildings would be destroyed if we don't choose this option. If we choose this option, these three people will die. We don't care about this courtier. It's irrelevant. This is a count of Kassala and our chancellor. So he would die. And then this guy would die. We don't care about this guy. This guy's fine. Whatever. He can die. He's in prison for a reason. So we don't care about him. The only one that we care about dying here would be this guy, and the question is, do we have a chancellor that can replace him? And the answer is absolutely we do. So I think we cannot afford to lose the buildings. Now this is still going to cost us 350 gold. Either way we slice it here, unless we lose the building and everyone dies, and we would gain the trait Cruel, which is probably not good for our current goals. So, we can't afford to lose the buildings. We're gonna go heavily into debt here. So it's gonna take a little bit of time to work our way out of that. We are going to need our new chancellor, and it will be this guy. We're gonna have him still performing statecraft. I want him to continue to improve relations with our various vassals, because we still need that. They're still going? But how, though? Okay, whatever. So, it's going to take some time to get our deficit taken care of. There's now a smuggler's ring in Massawa. Of course there is. That is a bad thing. Well, that's not the worst, actually. It's just build time and build cost. We can just avoid Massawa for a while, building there. Hopefully we don't have any other bad events until we get out of debt. They want us to go on a pilgrimage, and that seems like a good thing to do. We don't have the gold. Okay. We could expel the Jewry, but I really don't think that's beneficial at this point for reasons I've stated in previous episodes. I'm sorry, we can't keep the trade route going. I cannot afford 200 gold right now. So that trade route is going to have to go. Luckily, we are only a couple of months until we are out of debt, so that's good. A Damat civil war to increase council power, huh? Have fun with that, buddy. I really want to fight the Muhalabid, but now is not the time. This guy has, well, only 25k troops. The top leash only has access to 25k troops? They're actually quite depleted right now. I still don't think it's a good time. Unless if we were to, say, go after the, this here from the Muhalabid. A city holding just finished construction in Haya. We should deal with that. Create a new vassal for that, and transfer the vassalage. Oh, we can't transfer the vassalage while he's at war. Uh-huh. Well, he did switch over to be our vassal again. That's nice. Okay. I guess we'll hold this city ourselves for now until he gets upset about it and asks us. Because I'm sure I'll forget to give it to him. Seems like the kind of thing I'd do. If they're so weak, I'd kind of like to attack these guys. We could Holy War this down over here. It would be these two or this one. So those are the only two options. So I think we go down here. Council votes yes. Let's give it a go. We'll expand. Let's head on over. Yeah, it'll take us some time to get there. Oh, they're now in Antioch. Good luck with that, guys. Okay, he called Bauchi in. These guys over here. Houseland isn't in, though. That's the important thing here. We're with child. That's not a bad thing. As I was saying in the last episode, having 3 to 4 children right now would be nice. And yeah, these forces are going to lose until such a time as our troops get there. Which they'll be there relatively soon. They might be able to take this territory, but it should be fine. We could have walked our retinue over there before declaring, and our retinue probably could have beaten this army on its own. For real, though. Maybe not with this army there. But we'll be more than powerful enough to take this. They're gonna siege this down, but that's fine. I kind of don't care. So we will be over here pretty soon. We're just going to group up in this province for right now. This is mountains, this is desert, so we're fine. We're going to hold the mountain territory. And they're actually walking into us. Hang on. Okay, they've decided not to, and now there's a Monophysite uprising. So we'll have to deal with that. It's not a huge one. So here's what I think we'll do. We'll wait until these guys get in. Come on. There we go. Now we'll come in, crush this army, and then we'll send half of our force back to deal with these guys. So we should get here very shortly. They do have more troops on the way, but that's fine. Our troops are so much superior to theirs that it's ridiculous. Okay, now we'll split this in half. Which half is the half with our retinue? I believe our retinue may have been split, but that's okay. We'll send the smaller group back over here. Okay. Excellent. Another son, Ogbai. He's not Getachew, but Ogbai will work. Did Houseland join in over here? They did? Okay. Good to know. We still shouldn't have a problem taking this. It is a little bit unfortunate that we had that Monophysite uprising right now, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We can probably assault this back. Yeah, we definitely can. Okay. Let's go fight these guys. He will get a defensive desert bonus, but I don't care. And then we'll have this army reinforce in after they deal with these Monophysites. Okay, yep. You can have him back. I really don't care. Okay, can we assault this? Oh, we absolutely can. Fantastic. Okay, we'll be attacking the Monophysites shortly. Here goes the Monophysite attack on right now, actually. And that's going to be handled very easily. Okay. So we have beaten the Monophysites. And we can bring these troops back over here to reinforce. And we'll go ahead and assault this. And we'll attack this over here. Oh, the Children's Crusade actually succeeded. Wait, what? Jerusalem exists now. That is bizarre. I've never seen that succeed. Well, they're gonna have a small Muhalabid problem. How many troops do they have? 50k, though. Most of them are event spawned, so the Muhalabid are gonna have their work cut out for them. But they're gonna be really salty about that. That's gonna keep the Muhalabid off of our backs. That's actually really good for us. And we're about to get a 100% war score here. So actually, we don't need these troops anymore. We can disband them as soon as they get to their location. Renewed jihad, you don't say. That is going to get spicy. Oh boy. Muslim holy orders are spawning. Yeah, that's gonna get awkward. We're gonna stay out of that one for now. Let's go ahead and end this war. Excellent. So, these are now personally held by us, which is indeed a problem. We'll get our retinue troops back home. And we need to figure out what exactly we want to do over here. I think for right now, these are tribal. What is the de jure duchy? Okay, these are de jure part of this duchy. That's a little bit awkward. We only hold 50% of the duchy. So we're going to have these as our individual vassals. So I'll just create some holy men to run that. So we'll invite a holy man to court for piety. Grant him the landed title, County of Macquarie. There we go. And we'll invite another one in and grant him Messenia. There we go. And we'll have this under us for now because we cannot form this duchy. We are a bit threatening. It'll go away though. I kind of want to enforce realm peace. Is the council into it? They are. We're gonna do it. There's too much going on right now. So, just stop your little wars, guys. You can chill. So we got a little bit more territory over there. We now have direct borders over Duxburg, which is what I'm now calling Hausaland. And once we capture it, I will rename the Kingdom of Hausaland to the Kingdom of Duxburg. Duck is the only accepted culture in Hausaland. They just don't know it yet. They're gonna have to become ducks. Even though there are no ducks in this game. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, there's a defensive pact for opposing us. That's expected. I'm not too concerned. We should go on that pilgrimage while we can. Let's go ahead and do that. Excellent. We'll go to Jerusalem. What could possibly go wrong? Pro tip, a lot can go wrong here. Let's go. They said that this was a lawless stretch of road, but they're robbers. We have high martial skill, though. And this would make us become brave. 10% chance that we become wounded. Let's take those odds. Excellent. We did not become wounded, and we are now brave. That's really good for us. We've encountered this guy many times, and we could be friends. He's our spy master in the Duke of Shua. He's not very powerful, but we'll become friends with him. Excellent. New Duke in Gondar. 20% chance that we'll gain the trait Poet, 20% chance that we'll become Zealous, 10% chance that we become Depressed, 50% chance of no effect. 3 of those 4 options are good. There's only a 10% chance of a bad one. Otherwise, there's a 20% chance that we become Cynical. That's not good for us. So I think we roll the dice on the mind wanders where it will. Okay. That worked out. Jerusalem! Fantastic. It's, we're zealous now. That's good. It's slightly awkward. I'm sure they'll be fine. Absolutely nothing could possibly go wrong with the Kingdom of Jerusalem. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, we're humble now, too. I mean, the Muhalabid actually can't do anything about it just yet. There is a truce there. For another 9 years. So the Kingdom of Jerusalem will exist for a while. That said, the Caliph's recovering. As soon as that truce is up, the Caliph is going to declare, and the Muslim holy orders are going to join in with him, and maybe the Umayyads. They're going to declare a jihad, and it's going to be awkward. And maybe a good opportunity for us to grab back some of this territory over here. Maybe grab Mecca and Medina. That'd be hilarious. We did start with it. We could get it back, potentially. Let's see. A point of religious customs? Actually, yeah. I think that would be good. We'll grab that. Fantastic. Okay, how are we doing on our... I don't really need to revoke religious titles. These obligations, I did have a question that I found on the last episode that someone was asking about the vassal obligations. Now, I'm not doing anything with it right now. The most effective thing would be to tax shift or levy shift noble obligations. Nobles don't like it when we have them pay troops. We keep them balanced right now. I'm probably going to end up tax shifting it for the opinion bonus and the additional vassal tax later on. But right now, that's not going to be a thing. Burghers prefer paying troops over taxes, which makes sense because cities don't have any troops and they have lots of money. So that's a thing. Now, we're probably going to leave burgher obligations where they are. Temple vassals prefer to be right down the middle, and that's exactly where we're going to leave them. And tribal vassals, what do they prefer? Balanced? Okay, we're going to leave them there too. But later on, when we're a little bit less reliant on our vassal troops, which you can see here, our vassal troops are not the majority of our troops, but they're a decent chunk. When that's less so the case, or more correctly, when our vassal troops are an irrelevant increase, because our personal troops are more than enough to do whatever we want, at that point, that's when I start tweaking the noble tax shifting. So that's how I prefer to do that. For now, we're not going to do that because I'm relying on their troops to keep the Muhalabid from attacking us, but later on it will become worthwhile to tax shift them. So, I hope that answers that question. For now, though, we should, of course, move on. Let's go ahead and build a training grounds over here. Could always use additional retinue cap. That'll be handy. We've still got this random county up over here, don't we? Yes, we do. Excellent. I like it. I'd like it more if we could, you know, inherit the Byzantines, but that would be really awkward if we did. Wow, the Umayyad are almost gone. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The Muhalabid are actually losing quite a lot of the Persian territories. Interesting. I really want to attack them for over here. Of course, I want to attack this guy as well, again, but that's not going to be an option. We are, after all, truced. Although our threatening went away. Let's see, we could... What would we be able to declare on here? Holy War for Bornu. That would actually be a good Holy War for us. It'd get us these 3 counties. Interesting. How are we doing on our society, anyway? We'll be able to rank up pretty soon. We're gaining 10 per month now, so that's good. We could potentially donate to charity, but it's only worth 100 devotion right now, so I don't think that that's hugely worthwhile. But actually, I also had a question, in the same person asked about building in vassal territories. You can build in vassal territories, but you'll notice here we can't build Castle Walls 3 here. While we could build Castle... Actually, we can't build Castle Walls 3 here either. Where's one that we actually do have the tech for? Barracks 3? Yeah, because this doesn't have Castle Infrastructure 3, see? If we go into our tech, we can see Castle Infrastructure in Alodia is only at level 2. In our capital, it's at level 3. So we can't actually build an upgraded barracks here. So you have to wait for the tech to spread out. You can do it in 3 ways. You can spread your tech. You can do it via your counselors, via these here. Research Cultural Tech gives you culture technology spread rate. Your Research Economy Tech does the same, and Research Military Tech does the same. I usually have them doing that. You can also... I don't have any hospitals built right now, but you can do it via hospitals. There are buildings inside of the hospital that you can construct, and that will give you some bonuses to technology. And it just naturally spreads as well. So it'll get out there eventually, but I generally don't like upgrading vassal baronies in particular. I will build holdings in their territories, but I don't like upgrading their buildings because that directly gives them power, generally. At least upgrading their baronies. So, like, I would potentially be interested in upgrading these cities, except for the fact that these cities pay taxes to this guy. This guy gets a percentage of that city's income, and then he pays taxes to this guy. This guy gets a percentage of his income, and then he pays taxes to us. So it's not very efficient. We're better off to upgrade things that we directly hold. Oh, hello. A Monophysite uprising. Fantastic. Well, let's go deal with this. Should not have any problem whatsoever with this. Thanks for keeping them occupied a little bit there, Taze. We need a new court chaplain. It's unfortunate because our last one was really good. We're with child again, though, so that's a good thing. Probably shouldn't have gone to Gondar, should I? Actually, it's no longer a heretic stronghold. This is actually fine. Oh, they're going to let us cross. I don't know why they're going to do this, but they are. Exciting. So we need a new court physician, and it'll be this guy. Okay, let's go ahead and attack. It is in mountains, but it'll be fine. Penance? Okay, we'll do that. That is perfectly fine. And we'll just put down this uprising, no big deal. Fantastic. That is done. And with that, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.